Morning, everyone. Today's business networking tip is called What Would You Do If You Lost Your Job? So I'm not trying to be preachy today, but I think it's going to come across that way. First thing, when you go on LinkedIn and you change to open to work and hey, reach out to me, make sure you're checking your messages. In the last about a month or so, had a few friends post that, hey, I'm looking for a job, like to catch up. Message went unread. So if you're going to go on LinkedIn and change it to, hey, I want to chat with you, make sure you're taking the time to check those messages for people helping you. So this one feels kind of obvious. Kev, I'd reach out to my network. Are they going to be receptive? I was speaking to a job seeker a couple of weeks ago, and that's what we went. Hey, reach out to your network. Yeah, kind of let it slip, Kev. I got a job, been there a few years, felt confident. I let those connections just kind of go away. That makes it awkward because now you're like, hey, do you remember me? We worked together 10 years ago. It's awkward. Now, you have to do it, unfortunately. So let's go for a little empathy here. If you receive that message, try to help. I know I get them. I'm looking, going, God, I haven't seen that person in 10, maybe longer. And it's easy to be like, whatever. Please don't. Please show them some empathy. Try to help. Because if roles were reversed, you'd want them to help you. But you got to put in the effort. I have people like, well, Cav, I posted it on LinkedIn. Now, please understand, I'm not a LinkedIn expert, okay? Not every one of your connections gets a message saying, hey, Kev needs a job. A lot of people don't use LinkedIn. You have to take the time to reach out. I know how awkward that can be, but that's the game we're playing right now. Also, really, really important, don't dismiss people. So often, you're looking for an engineering job and you're looking for people who work in engineering or companies in engineering. Don't dismiss anyone. It's the power of that second connection. Well, maybe I don't work in an engineering firm, but my family member does, my friend does. Hey, that's weird. My buddy works at that company. Talk to everyone about your job search. But the hard part here is we have to keep our network strong. I've been guilty of this lately. I haven't done a great job. As I'm spending more time in the classroom, less time on business, a lot of those relationships are slipping right through my fingers. Now I'm doing my best to, hop on LinkedIn and share your posts if I see them. Not everyone does that. So I'm trying to make a better effort, looking at my phone, saying, hey, I haven't, spoken to this person in a while. Shoot you a quick text, LinkedIn message, preferably text if I have your number. Hey, just want to say hi, check in with you. Anything going on I can help you with. Do your best to keep that network going. And it does get harder as the network grows. You're thinking, hey, how am I going to find time to do this? That those 10 minutes when you're scrolling LinkedIn between appointments, text somebody instead. Hey, just want to check in with you, let you know I was thinking of you today. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. Because the better the job you do at doing this, the easier the reach is going to be. When something happens and you reach out, well, Kev texts me like, every couple months or every 6 months. Kev's still in my sphere of influence. They're going to be more receptive to the message than you sitting there going, who is Kev? Oh, yeah, I met him at his networking event 15 years ago. I haven't seen him in 10 years. And now he's reaching out with an ask. See how that can get a little awkward? But please, please find your empathy because if roles were reversed, you'd want them to help you. And people are amazed by that. I'll see them, posting that they need a job. If I see it, I do my best to, hey, just a quick ping going, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Where are you trying to work? How can I help you? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use my network. If you tell me, hey, I'm really trying to get a job at company X, I'm doing what I call blind posts. Hey, my buddy engineer is looking for some contacts at company X. Who can help us? That often works because people are like, Kev, what's up? I work there. I can help you. People are willing to help if you ask them. That's the big takeaway from this. You have to ask them. Not posting on LinkedIn, not expecting your mom to tell your auntie to tell your cousin. You have to ask them direct. because that's what's going to make them want to help you. Think about it. You're scrolling LinkedIn, you see one of your friends, let's not go as fast, but a contact, someone you know casually, know a little bit. You see their post. Do you stop? Do you reach out to them? Let's be honest, most time, scroll right by it, right? Because they didn't ask me directly. I don't really know them that well. Probably not much help. You never know. You never know who knows the right person. So again, if you are that job seeker, direct, reach out. Hey, love to chat with you. And and accept some people are just not going to respond, unfortunately. They're going to be like, well, I don't really know you well enough that, I'm not comfortable speaking for you, or, I'm just not comfortable with, asking my friends to help you because I don't know you. This is where you got to keep those connections so that it feels like helping a friend, even if they're someone who, you're just kind of more casual than a friend. Build that network and keep it moving. But again, please don't get relaxed. I have this all the time. Kev, I got a pretty secure job now. I don't need to do that networking thing anymore. You know, I have a lot of friends that just stop, but I also have a lot of friends who are really smart about it. Whatever industry they're in those associations, they go to events related to it. So when something happens, they have a group of people within their industry they can turn to for help because they built those connections, they kept them alive. That's the key. You got to keep them alive. Do that whatever way you can. And, on LinkedIn, someone's anniversary comes up. Hey, 5 years at this company. You see that, shoot them a message right away. Some people put their birthdays on LinkedIn. You see that, shoot them a message right away. Hey, happy birthday. Just wanted to wish happy birthday. What's going on? Let's catch up. That way you have those connections to keep moving. Again, I'm guilty of this lately. I've been focused on being a professor, not so much on business anymore. And it's times I see someone post something like, oh, it's been a while since I spoke to that person. Let's stop, shoot them a message, say hi, keep that connection alive. All right. Again, apologize if that was kind of preachy, but just one more time. If you're changing your LinkedIn to open to work, make sure you're checking your messages, okay? I've had people tell me, I don't never check the message. Well, if that's the only way I know you is through LinkedIn, I don't have your cell number or your email, then I shoot you a message, it goes unseen. I'm like, well, guess they didn't need my help. So please, please, please check your messages. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a truly dazzling day.